Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand. I have the ECOVACS DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone robot mopping vacuum. This DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone is so advanced. I had just reviewed the DEEBOT X9. I thought the X9 was just great. I loved the way it worked. It was excellent at mopping and vacuuming. It was so impressive. You may have seen the review of the DEEBOT X9 Pro Omni, but if you haven't, don't worry. Within this video, I'm going to show you how this is more advanced. The X9 was great. The X11 is even better. I have this guest suite back bedroom in my house for my guests to come, and they get to have coffee when they come. Well, with coffee, a lot of times people want to have heavy cream. Well, be that as it may, today I'm using butter for this demonstration. A lot of things happens in my guest suite when I'm not looking. For instance, they might spill their cream all around when they're pouring it into their coffee. Well, right now for this demonstration, it's thick butter because this heavy grease is going to give you a great demonstration of how great the DEEBOT X11 is. Check out how the ECOVACS X9 cleaned this room when I had this big coffee mess. But it was only coffee, did not include any butter. I did the same type of demonstration in the same room. I spilled some coffee. Then the X9 came out and cleaned it up. And it did a really good job cleaning up. Check this out. That was impressive. I love ECOVACS. I can always depend on their products. The X9 did great. But we're talking good, better, best. We now have the DEEBOT X11 to clean up this mess with the coffee and the butter. And a little more on top. Well, we know water and oil don't mix. It's going to be quite the challenge. Let's see. We have coffee all over the top, and we have a design of the butter with the coffee that is staying on top of that butter. And simply with an app, I can have my ECOVACS DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone clean this big mess. Before cleaning any room, you've got to map the room. It only takes a couple minutes. I'm going through this menu really fast, but you get the idea. It's simple. It'll come out of its home base.
Start mapping now.
And it'll begin mapping the room. It identifies the furniture, all the obstacles. Before cleaning with your DEEBOT X11, make sure you put the cleaning solution into the home base. This is a compartment on the left side of the home base that has the dispenser for the cleaning solution. This is a bottle of the cleaning solution. I poured it into the fill line all the way to the top. It'll last me 6 months. I put the lid on it, snapped right in, and right into the front, and it's right underneath the clean water tank. Now this is a major difference of the DEEBOT X11. Within the app, you're able to choose which cleaning solution you want to use. On the left side, there's a smaller dispenser for heavy-duty cleaning solution. This is what you use for your greasy, oily messes. I get lots of dirty, oily messes in my home, so I like to have this option of a heavy-duty cleaning solution within my DEEBOT X11. And this, again, is filled up right to the fill line. Top goes back in and snaps right back in. And now I have two options for cleaning solutions right underneath the clean water tank. The face of it snaps right back in. What a beautiful design. I'm going to show you more details about the app later in this video, but for today's cleaning purposes, I've mapped out this area in this room. It's terrific and easy to use. I made a zone. All of ECOVACS products and apps are state-of-the-art and simple to manage. But let me show you one of the most exciting features. This is what sets the DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone apart from the DEEBOT X9. It's all about the power. It has Powerboost technology that has been brought up to the next level because of its extra battery power and the technology used for that battery power. It's got a Powerboost flash charge plus perpetual run that eliminates the need to go back and recharge. You can clean a whole house and even go back for more with the supercharge of this battery and the technology. Here we have it on maximum power boost for this area because it is an oily, wet mess. The new model of the DEEBOT X11 is not only better in cleaning, but the advanced battery technology lets it do maximum suction without you worrying about the battery running out in the middle of asking it to do its most battery-intensive tasks. It's always ready on demand for your cleaning needs, like this big wreck of a mess on my floor. Because of the GAN fast charging, whenever it hits the docking station, for any reason, to renew the water, to empty a dustbin or the dirty water, it'll always do a fast charging top up. This is brand new battery technology. It is called GAN. GAN is a symbol for gallium nitride. Let me explain that technical term for you. GAN is a very strong, robust semiconductor that conducts electricity. It is faster and more efficient than any silicone batteries previously in the marketplace and still in the marketplace. ECOVACS has incorporated this GAN charging technology into this model of the DEEBOT X11. This is new. In the past, there was just a traditional silicone in the internal circuitry of battery-charged operated devices. ECOVACS has leapt forward with this charging technology, and so therefore, this ECOVACS 11 can last longer and use its most powerful cleaning choices within the app to clean your house in one pass plus more. Start charging. Now look at how bad that mess was. Now look at the clean. Clean floor. All done with the super turbo mopping power that I asked it to do. Beautiful job of cleaning. And after it went home into its base, look at that extra battery. It had hardly used anything. It could have kept going to the other rooms if I wanted it to. The app's going to tell you how much it used and how much leftover you have. That's impressive. It's got a lot of leftover battery. Now, I've just focused this demonstration to show you the cleaning, but let me show you another feature. It has TruEdge 3.0, which is another advancement. Now, look at it. Extend that roller out to clean those edges. That amazing LiDAR technology and AI within it to know what the boundaries are knows you're coming upon an edge. It will stick that roller out to clean that edge. That's like magic to me. It's a miracle. How do these things know these things? I don't know. I can't figure that out. But your DEEBOT X11 can. Now, previously when I cleaned this room, the DEEBOT X9 was great. It had a TruEdge 2.0 technology. But there's a big roller difference. It's almost half an inch longer than the previous X9 Pro's TruEdge technology. This example shows that the DEEBOT X11's research and development team constantly goes the extra mile to bring you at home the top robotic mopping vacuum technology to your home. ECOVACS is an amazing company. All of their products I reviewed are fantastic, and I'm always impressed with the next model of whatever they have. This is the year 2025. What a leap ECOVACS has made with their X11 OmniCyclone. Now, with all that big mess, for sure, it emptied that dirty water into the tank. They have a new tank system with the DEEBOT X11. Let me show you that. This is the dirty water tank. It's the black tank. It's heavy duty. This is a new advancement as well. I clicked open the top and there is that oily water. If you look at it, you can even see the oil on top. I'm gonna pour it down my sink. Ugh, what a total mess. It used its own water within the tank to clean up after it sucked up the dirty, wet mess on the floor and scrubbed it, pulling up that oil into the dirty water. After I clean the tank, I always rinse it. I don't want any germs to fester in there. It's a simple rinse out. And here is the tank, ready to go back into the machine. I click down the top. I'm showing you all sides of the tank, and into the machine it goes. As I press it in, you see, it's got the teardrop that's clouded. That means that's the side for the dirty water tank. Here is the clean water tank. You fill it with tap water to the fill line, snap back the top right onto it. It has the clear teardrop onto the left side of the home base. I wanted to show you first within this video all of the mopping, but I want to prove to you how great it is cleaning carpeting too. This is my family room. It's an all carpet room. I did the same mapping for this room too. I'm going to do a deep clean in this room as well, because I'm going to make a big mess here. I did a lot of sprinkles on this floor. It's always a party in my house. Kids are always making a big mess. Confetti spraying everywhere. And sprinkles are heavy to pick up. With that side brush in action, it is going around with that TruEdge technology right up to the base of this one chair, sweeping in all the sprinkles into its center compartment. The low profile is just over 3 inches, so it's able to go even under the lowest of furniture like my couch. But another advancement with the DEEBOT X11 is its ability to hop over thresholds. Well, I ran around and I found this jute rug. I wanted to show you that threshold technology. It was the thickest thing I could find to demonstrate this. That excellent obstacle climb up to 1.5 inches, 4 centimeters. This jute rug is getting about 3/4 of an inch of extra height. It's got to ramp up, get over, and continue to clean. Just to show you it can. I couldn't think of anything bigger in my house, so I hope that makes the point. This was a challenge, but not for my DEEBOT X11. And just like all the other DEEBOTs, it's got excellent obstacle avoidance. So if your kitty cat or panda bears are taking a nap on the floor, it will go around toys or pets with no bumping. It works around complicated floor scenarios. The AI intelligence identifies thousands of different obstacles. It gets better every model. Now, let's get back to the mess. This was a piece of cake, or at least the sprinkles on top of the cake cleanup. The ECOVACS DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone quickly, efficiently cleaned up my whole family room where the kids make the biggest of messes on carpet. So for the messiest carpet room in my house, the vacuuming cleaning technology to get up biggest of particles and messes and hair went all around this room, even under the couch where the dust bunnies are located, the pet hairs, my hair, all the messes a house would have was in this room.
Start charging.
And now let's see what we got out of it. Here's everything I got out of the dust bag. I'm dumping it onto a white plate so we can see everything we got. I'm going to use this stick and pull everything out of it. Look at that. And wow, did I have a lot of hair and fibers pulled up from that strong suctioning power. Hairs can be invisible. You may not even see them, but the DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone finds it, sucks it up, and there's the proof in the pudding right there. What a massive mess that was. Getting rid of allergens, pollens, and unhealthy breathing items that were in your carpet. I want to show you a few more things, settings on the app that you could have chosen. I'd use Suction Boost on my carpet. There's all kinds of ways to configure the settings so you get a custom cleaning. I could have used automatic, but for this demonstration, I wanted to show you all the extra Powerboost settings. Now I'm showing you how I did it on my app. And there's also Eco, and that's a voice assistant. I could have just told my ECOVACS what to do. You can control the ECOVACS DEEBOT X11 simply by your voice if you wanted to. When you order your DEEBOT X11, it comes right to your door. I put it on my counter. Here are all sides of the box. The box is well designed. This would make a great gift for anyone you know. Doesn't everybody want this robot vacuum to clean their home for them? I want to show you the TruePass adaptive climbing system. It's a 4-wheel drive. They have a picture of it, so you can understand a little better than I showed you in this video. It's a rapid and reliable threshold crossing. Neat that the box had all those features on the exterior to remind you why you bought it in the first place. When you open the box, there's a quick start guide that you see first with that QR code directly to the app. Now, I took everything out of the box and I'm showing you how it comes packaged. And the reason is I want to show you how careful ECOVACS is to pack up their DEEBOT X11 so damages don't happen during shipping. That's critical when you buy robotic devices like the DEEBOT X11. That's why I'm showing you layer by layer. Everything was carefully wrapped in plastic so nothing would get scratched as well as the main device. And the home station even had a thin film of plastic to protect it further. For pieces to be inserted, there are illustrations to show you quickly how they go and where they go. So I inserted them, including the base plate. This is the ramp for the disc to arrive at the base station. Here is a canister for the debris. It comes right out of the center. This is a container where the dry particles go in, so you can see how full it is. It doesn't take vacuum bags, dust bags. This is an innovation. And to empty the particles, you just pull out the canister from the center. There's a filter there to remove allergens that could go into the air. It is a multi-layered filter. This is a new development in the ECOVACS line of robotic vacuum cleaners. On the bottom, this is the switch. You press that down to just dump whatever was in it into your trash. It snaps back in as easy as it was to take it out. Click. On the left side, we have the clean tank with the 2 dispensers for the regular cleaning fluid and the heavy-duty cleaning fluid. I've already given a demonstration of how these work within the video. But just a review, and here's a pan from the top to the bottom of the DEEBOT X11. A beautiful, sleek design, very modern looking. Here's the side of it, slender. Now here's the back. The bottom of the back is the power button and where the cord's going to wrap around. On the right is a dirty tank, on the left is a clean tank. And within the video, I've demonstrated how to fill them up. And in this box is the disc, carefully packaged, and paperwork like the warranty, as well as the instruction manual. And the instructional manual is well written, easy to understand, with great illustrations that further explain how to operate your DEEBOT X11. I unwrapped the disc, and underneath the top was another QR code. They give you a lot of those within the product. In case you lose the one on the quick start, there's always another one around. They are handy. In the interior of the disc, there's also another holding bin for particles. There's controls on the top, the Wi-Fi indicator, and this red button, which will turn the Wi-Fi on so it can communicate and set up. I'm taking out the internal trash bin for you to see. It sets this up automatically by this vent here, but every now and again, you may want to wipe it out with a paper towel. And here's another HEPA filter right here. I'm showing you the HEPA filter. If this ever gets dirty, you can wash this, and after 24 hours of air drying it, you can put it back in. Easy to operate, clean, use, and put back in. And on goes the top of it. Snaps in. This is the underside of the disc, the treaded wheels for good traction. Here's the roller brush. The roller brush on the bottom is what's going to scrub your floors when you're mopping. Let me give you a close-up of the roller brush. Besides the brush, it also has the plastic. That V design is what makes it special for anti-tangle and to have that strong PA suction pull in the particles. And on the front is a navigation wheel that spins around. The whisking brush on the side has a similar V design, and that is for anti-tangle as well. It will whisk the particles and hairs into the center suction. Here's the front of it. This is the lens where the AI understands the environment and obstacles. Here's what it looks like from the side. And here is the connection at the back that charges it with another AI detector at the bottom. That's the lens. We can see that TruEdge roller. The side whisking brush is close up. And here is a side container for the water. And to hook it up, they give you a cord. Has a 3-prong connector in the back. Goes right into the back. And a 3-prong plug to go into any USA normal 120 volt household outlet. What excellent technology the DEEBOT X11 has brought in this stylish, beautiful robot mopping vacuum. Sleek and modern. I want to show you a few features of the app. To set up the app is just like any other app you get on other products you've had. Very simple, very intuitive. It was set up by the QR code, many different ways to download the app. It's set up very fast. Going through the app, the features are amazing. There are so many different ways to customize it and personalize it for your cleaning in your household. And of course, it allows scheduling. So you can have your floors automatically cleaned while you're at work, the kids are at school, whatever you like. The different power levels and the deep cleaning you want, or normal for normal days. Everything is available on this app. And then I like that screen. And you might wonder when I'm going to have to order some supplies. It's been 6 months. So this is an interesting part of the app. It tells you how much time left you have till you'll need those supplies. ECOVACS makes this all so easy. You're not going to get to a point where there's no more of something for your supplies and leave you in the lurch. You can find out when you need to order them, so you're always at the ready. And to double check on the performance, you can go to the cleaning log in the settings to make sure your robot ran like you expected. And there's settings to use the Yeco voice automation commands as you like. So for the latest in household cleaning technology, for the biggest of messes, whether they're wet, oily, with the worst of messes possible on a hardwood floor, on a hard floor, or it's the worst of carpet parties your household has had. What a great new innovation ECOVACS has now with this model. What a great clean job my ECOVACS DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone has done. So impressive. This is the year 2025, and ECOVACS keeps coming further and further with the research and development of the robot mopping vacuums. Click the link below to get your ECOVACS DEEBOT X11 OmniCyclone to clean your house. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And not coffee and butter and a mess on the floor, but recipes for cleaning all those things up in life that just happen. See you next time. Now I'm just going to relax and enjoy my beautiful clean floors. If you like this video, here's more over there, including some of my recipes, which I have to admit are very messy. Just click.